Hi, everybody. It's the Maz and Mo show again. Hi, Maz. How's it going?
Hi, buddy.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah,
Okay, great. Just making sure. Um, what are we talking about? Match day 30, are we not?
it's the Holy Grail. It's
Yeah.
the Premier League. Finally,
Yes.
it
Oh my
felt
God.
like a century.
I swear to God, you're right. It was getting to a point that I was like, it's boring. You get me? I need
It
something
is.
to get. You know
It
what?
is.
It's better than losing games because that situation that I get into is not ideal. But um, it, yeah, what is it? 8 games left. No, sorry, 9 games left,
Yeah.
and oh my God, it's going to be scary. Yep.
Uh, I wouldn't say scary. I would
Oh,
say exciting. A bit nervy, but I would lie if I say I'm 100% confident. I'm not. But again, uh, talking about Liverpool and Arsenal, guys, 12 points cushion, 9 games to go. I still think it's a big gap for Arsenal to close in. Anyway, we'll talk about that. Match
yes, we
day
will.
30. Premier League is coming to the last 9 games. You'd like to believe that this will be the most intense period in the Premier League, but it's actually a two horse race at the top. And it feels like it's done at the bottom three. I mean, I just got the feeling the boys who came up from the Champions League, they will go back next season to the Championship. I
I
don't
think
see
you're
it
right.
other way. I mean,
You
uh,
need a miracle. I
yeah,
don't get me wrong. Leicester has done it before. But it's 9 points, Mazin, and they've lost their last. I mean, the last five were all losses. Now I
yeah.
think it
Well,
goes back more than that, but anyway,
since you're about Leicester, let's start with the matches. We'll pick some of the most interesting ones to watch. Let's start with Man City against Leicester, since you started already with Leicester. The problem with Leicester is I don't know who's at the top management of football clubs nowadays making those really risky gambling decisions such as bringing someone with absolutely no experience except for half a season with PSV Eindhoven and then assistant for Tanakh and throwing him in the middle of a very important big relegation battle. Not to mention, uh, first of all, let's put it this way: they are the victims of their own success. I mean, if their manager would have stayed instead of going to Chelsea, I would have thought they would have stayed in the league. They were good as a unit. They were playing well. But since the change came after the end of the season, they went for Cooper, and for one reason or another, they thought he's not good enough, which turned out baffles me because he's much better than Van Nistelrooy.
tell me about
Uh,
it.
and the guy hasn't done anything in his career as a manager to justify this. But anyway, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work now. It's not gonna work in the championship. Definitely for them if they're gonna stick to Van Nistelrooy. City away. I'll say 4-5, 4 or 5,
Easy.
easy
Yeah,
for
it's going to
City.
be a field day. I
Yeah,
think City will put on
yeah.
the
Walk in
second
the
tier
park.
team and they'll win it by 5 or 6. You're talking O'Reilly and McAtee and all those guys.
Yeah,
Um, it's an easy win for. I see nothing besides the slaughter. That's
yeah.
it.
Me
I
too.
mean, I can't even say it's going to be a 1 or 2 nil.
No,
That's how bad I see it.
I'll go for a step further. Even if Haaland doesn't play, it's a hat trick for Mamouche.
Guaranteed. Well, it could be a hat trick for both, really. I mean,
Yeah,
if you
if he
really look
plays,
at
yeah,
it, I'm guessing 5-6 easy. The issue, I think, uh, Ten Hag leaving and then Van Nistelrooy jumping into United, and him winning three, I think, wasn't it, and drawing one, was a weird decision that you base a relegation battle to bring in someone that's won 3 games from, of course, he's going to do better than Ten Hag. I mean, you and I could have done better than Ten Hag. It's not about us
Exactly.
being better than him. It's just that the players are rid of the person that they think is not good enough. You get me? So
Yeah.
they that's what I mean. I don't know. It kills me that decision for a relegation battle. You need someone that's been there, done that, and I can name a few. Okay, Harry Redknapp, one of them. Big Sam is
Big Sam,
another. You know those guys. What's his name? The Everton boss, Sean
Moyes.
Dyche,
Dash is good.
Moyes.
Moyes is good.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Those guys. You can't bring in someone that and to be honest, even the Wolves manager, what's his name? I forgot his name. The one
The
before this
Portuguese.
guy.
Oh, the one before. Yeah.
Yeah,
O'Neill.
he plays
Yeah,
good
got it.
football. At
Yeah.
least he'll get them, organize
Yeah.
them. They're all over the place. I've seen them play. They played against United fairly well. Didn't deserve to lose that one. And I think it was the FA Cup or Carabao Cup. Can't remember. Um, but yeah, I think that's it. Leicester is going down, whether you like it or not. I
Definitely.
don't think I don't think they have any fight in them.
No, definitely. Let's go back then.
The
Ars
Tuesday games. This one's a
yeah.
Wednesday game, Mazi. Let's go through the Tuesday games for which are tomorrow. It's 2:45 our time here in North America, Canada. Well, Toronto, sorry. And what time are those games over there in Holland?
We'll add 6 hours. Oh, we're gonna see them 6 hours before you guys.
Okay.
So yeah, that's for us. It's an
So,
evening
so
evening
8:45,
game.
eh?
Yeah,
Okay. So first game is Wolves West Ham. Wolves are in good shape. There's not much really to talk
yeah.
about because, I mean, Wolves, I think, are safe. They might need 3 points out of the nine, three or maybe 4 points out of the nine. Sorry, or 6 points out of the nine. They'll be definitely
Yeah,
because I don't no
yeah, I'll
fight
go.
below.
I'll go for the Devo with that one.
Okay,
Not a match
I
that really, really matters. I think it's also a chance for Graham Potter to see his squad, who's responding, who's not, to shape his team. He came
prepare
in the
prepare them for
middle.
next
Yeah,
season.
yeah,
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 yeah, I
yeah,
think so too. Yes, and Wolves, I think the manager's getting a hang of the team at the moment. They're performing a bit way better than when he first came in, and they're they're racking up the results. So
yeah,
yeah, I think a draw is a fair result. Yes, I'll
yeah.
I'll I'll, I'll be up for a 1-1. Yeah.
Do we have Arsenal on Tuesday?
Yes, Arsenal's Tuesday against Fulham. It's at home. Arsenal will be I mean, they'll be ready to go
Yeah,
all guns
and
blazing on this one.
Saka trained with the team. He's ready to go. Probably he'll get 30 minutes or so on his belt on
Yeah, maybe
Tuesday.
15 or 20 minutes. I don't think more than
Uh,
that. Yeah,
Fulham are a little bit feeling down now after their FA Cup exit. So I don't see Fulham snatching any points. Arsenal would definitely win.
I think if Arsenal don't win, I mean, dropping points here, I think they're done. But I don't see it happening. It's at home
Yeah,
again. Fulham, not
Arsenal is,
really.
yeah, definitely probably 2-0. I'll give
Yeah,
them
I think it's a
probably.
2-0. Yes,
Yeah.
it's 2-0. What very it's going to be a tight game just because they're not scoring Arsenal. But yeah, definitely a 2-0 would be
Yeah, well,
what
now
I would
they've got
guess.
Martinelli back. They've got Saka is back. So, but they'll score a couple of goals. I think so. Probably Rice will snatch a goal also.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, 2-0. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Arsenal. Yeah, I don't see it otherwise. I mean, to be fairly honest, if they lose points, they're just
No,
they're
that's
just
they're throwing the
handing it
white
over,
flag.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Next.
Okay, moving on. At 3 o'clock, which is 9 your time, it's Nottingham Forest to versus Man United, and it's at Forest Ground. So this one's a tough one to call. I think just the idea that Nottingham Forest played In the weekend, it might be a tough one for Forest.
Yeah, they played extra time. They have 120 minutes, so this will have an effect, definitely. They've got like a day or two to rest, which is not really enough. Uh, I normally I would have said Forest will win 2-1,
Yeah.
but in this situation, I think no, United will actually win this match.
You know what? I think they played yesterday, right?
Yeah,
Or
120 minutes is too much for their players, that for that squad.
I swear you're right.
Yeah,
Yes, and I,
so
I can't see them. I can't see them. I mean, they'll be dead tired.
yeah,
Um,
so I think
something's got to give.
United will snatch a win there.
Yeah, they played on Saturday, so still, I think at the worst it's a draw, but I don't see. I see United,
I see
walking all
United
over
winning.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe a 3-0 for United.
No, I don't see United winning by three, but yeah, it's United probably
I think
two
3-0
nil,
United.
2-0, 2-1 maybe something like that.
Okay. That's well, you know what? Thinking of Onana in goal, yeah,
Yeah,
maybe. I mean,
yeah.
they're
He'll
definitely
give
gonna score.
he'll give them a goal.
Yeah, easy. Okay, so moving on to the Wednesday matches, we've got Southampton, Crystal Palace. That's not really much of a contest, really. I
No,
saw Southampton play. To be honest, they were way better. Um, the way the football they were playing was way more attractive under the previous manager.
yeah,
This one, I see that Crystal Palace, just knocking two or three past them
yeah,
easy and calling it a day.
yeah. Me too.
Yeah, so not really much to talk about. I still believe Southampton, with all due respect, great club, always good at attracting talent. I don't know how they do it. Their scouting team is incredible, but they're going down, is what I think.
Definitely.
Yeah. So Bournemouth, Ipswich, another one. Now, would Ipswich snatch a point just because Bournemouth, didn't play well against City? Maybe, maybe not. But it's at home to Bournemouth, and I think Ipswich are cooked. I don't think they have any fight in them left. So, what do you think?
Well, till the last match, I thought that Ipswich are still fighting for it. Uh, from the other two, Leicester and Southampton, I think they are the better ones. In
Of
terms of
course.
football, they play much better football. Can they win it? Yes, they can. Bournemouth played in the weekend. They're feeling a bit down. Uh, if they go back to their form, yes, Bournemouth will win it. They've got much to play, by the way. Both of teams. Bournemouth would want to be in Europe next season. Ipswich are fighting for their lives. I'll give it a go. I think
Okay.
1-1.
I don't know. I think Kluivert and Semenyo will really have to turn up for this one. So I'm going for a Bournemouth win, a 2-1.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's next?
Brighton, Aston Villa.
Yeah.
This
Uh,
one's going to be a good watch.
yeah. Both played the FA Cup. Uh, okay, Brighton played 120 minutes. But it's an interesting because both play good football, I would say.
Yes.
So it's a match to watch at least. Who's gonna win it? Yeah, I'll give it to Aston Villa 2-1.
Oh, really? It's at the Amex.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The
I
the
don't
the,
know.
the
I don't know. I like Brighton's manager. I think I th- you know I won't say he reminds me of Klopp, but I really feel that the guy's confident, the style of play is crystal clear. It's attractive. Uh, he gets the best out of his players. So I don't know. I think Aston Villa now are in that stage that these guys played 120 minutes. M- Uh, Aston Villa have got 1 day rest less. So it's kind of even. I think I'm going for a draw. on this one. I think
Okay.
2-2, 2-2, because both of them have got
Yeah.
firepower.
I I saw that with Watkins and Rashford, and Asensio, there are goals
And
that they,
guaranteed. But I still see Matoma doing something. He's been great. They've got a few other good players, really, Brighton, but I think Brighton would get something out of this game. Just for the fact that I don't know, they don't give up that easily. Let's put it that way.
yeah.
We've got Newcastle-Brentford also on Wednesday, same time.
Well, let's see the effect of the after party on Newcastle.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? It's been 70 years, so I'm thinking Newcastle are going to drop points in this
Yeah.
one.
I think they will go a little bit relaxed.
Yeah,
Uh,
the hangover is still there
yeah,
from the
and
partying.
but to be honest, they've got a fair chance to sneak into the top five and get a Champions League spot. So I would say for Newcastle, it's all on the table now. You can't fight for it. But yes, with everything is going about, even the fans will be forgiving if you drop points on Wednesday. Deval?
No, I think Newcastle will win it. I mean, we say the hangover and all that stuff, but I think Newcastle will win it. Now they're like, we won something, they're hyped up. They're going a million miles an hour at this point, that they can't wait for the next game to come in just because of the Carabao Cup win. And I think they'll go for it. They've got 10 matches left, Mazen.
Yeah.
So they
I'll,
I mean, look at it. It's a draw tomorrow against Brentford will take them on goal difference with City. And then you know, after that, it's they're even on games. So they've got a game in hand on City. So if they win, it'll be a good thing for them, really,
yeah.
because guaranteed City will beat Leicester, right? We said that already. Now these guys have to win to keep, you know, that margin where it is.
We'll see if the hangover is still there on Wednesday. I'll still go for a draw. They'll be a little bit relaxed now, but we'll see.
Okay. After that, we've got Chelsea-Tottenham,
Yeah,
because I left the best to last. So
yeah.
Chelsea-Tottenham, this one's a weird one. Now, Postecoglou was asked by the press, was this week it was a relatively good week for you? He says, yeah, because we
Yeah.
didn't play any games.
We didn't lose.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh my God. So I like the guy. I really like him.
me
I
too.
think it's he's, it's not just him. There were managers with better credentials than he has that didn't do well at this club.
Yeah,
So
we discussed Tottenham the other episode. It's not his fault.
yes.
But by the way, he was unlucky too because there were certain games they played missing 10, 11 players, the starting
Yes.
players. So it's really not fair to put all the criticism on him. Yes, I
No.
do understand sometimes because, the critics, like he doesn't really change the way they play. It's similar to Amorio. He sticks to his plan. That's okay. But you can't keep on playing the same way. And only Guardiola can do it. Even Klopp at a
True.
point changes, tweaks his
Depends on
team.
who he's playing against.
Yeah.
Yes, we
So
did
this
that
is
with
one of the
City.
things against him. And I think in the Europa League they played against AZ Alkmaar and the Netherlands, and they played with a full team. I mean, this was his starting 11, and still they lost. So there was a lot of criticism after the match because you have no injuries now. So, but again. Players coming back from injuries, they need time, the rhythm, etc., etc. Chelsea is anyone's guess. Are they going to turn up or not? Nobody knows. Uh, I would go for the 2-1 for Chelsea. Also, they've got quality in their team. They're playing the starting 11 up are much more confident than the Tottenham, and it's at Stamford Bridge. So I'll go for Chelsea. this one.
You know what, Maz? No, I disagree because I think I don't know if Cole Palmer's back or not because the last couple of games he was out, and so was what's his name, Nicholas Jackson. So if they're back, they're not going to be at their best. I'm thinking it's a draw again. I think Tottenham have need to prove something because, well, they're not far away from the bottom three really.
No,
But I think it's a draw.
yeah,
I'll give it as a draw. I think it's going to be a goal fest this one. I think 2-2 because both defenses have a
really,
lot. They're leaking goals.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
leaking goals like crazy.
Yeah, I think Chelsea after the performance they've put against Arsenal, they're under pressure from their fans. That's a derby. You lost it deservedly. So they will turn up against Tottenham. But again, it's a derby. You never know.
And don't forget we haven't mentioned that it's the international break, so
Yeah,
teams don't really turn up. There's some that are players that played and with their international teams, especially players that um, come from South America. They'll have a bit more of a they'll need a bit more of a rest. Although I'm not sure that I think it's just Enzo that they have that's really from that part of the world, really for
yeah,
Chelsea.
yeah.
But still, Enzo to me is an important figure in that Chelsea team, and I'll still go for a draw.
They've got Casino also. He's
Oh,
very
sorry,
important for them.
yes, yes, exactly, and he's been one of their best players all
Yeah.
season. So, yeah. See, I mean, I don't know. Again, it's 2-2 in my books. Again, another 2-2. It's going to be a goal fest, and I hope so because I'm looking forward to that one.
Talking about derbies.
Oh my, does it come better than this one? I think this is the best.
Yeah.
I mean, besides Newcastle-Sunderland, I think Liverpool-Everton is the best
Yeah. No, there's no.
English derby.
It's not even. There's no comparison with Sunderland and Newcastle because Sunderland and Newcastle. There's always one of the teams who are better than the other one. With
Yes,
Liverpool, Everton, it doesn't matter. It's
true.
always gonna be a battle. It doesn't matter even if Everton is sitting in the
It's
80s
shit like
and
they've been
Liverpool is the first.
exactly.
It's gonna be a battle. For them, it's an extra motivation. It's as what Jimmy Carragher said. It's their cup. It's
Yeah,
the Merseyside Cup. Uh,
exactly. Yes.
I mean,
Um,
the guys celebrate having a corner against Liverpool. So yeah, that shows everything. Uh, I think I'd love to think that the boys after the first match, which really they didn't deserve to lose it because they were up, but they didn't deserve to be up. By the way, the first match at Goodison. I mean, let's put it this way: Everton was better than us. No, every department, every single department. But since Salah managed to snatch us the goal, I thought we would be able to hang on. Michael Oliver had a different opinion, and he insisted on that goal. Although uh, I'll put the blame on our defense because you should have been able to defend those 4 or 5 minutes. So anyway, that will give the guys a motivation to go after them tomorrow. But again, it's the international break. This is the first match. Are they gonna go popped up? Are they gonna be in the form? I don't know. I think so. I hope so. I think Salah will score tomorrow. Somehow I have a feeling he's gonna score, and I'll go for a win for Liverpool.
well, Ramadan's over,
Yeah,
so there's no more excuses. But to be honest, Mazen, I think our boys need to. I mean, the result and what happened at Goodison Park was something that neither the fans or the players themselves liked. The performance wasn't up to par. We uh, we gave away, silly fouls here and there.
yeah.
I don't think the referees covered themselves in glory. I don't think the VAR covered themselves in glory. But yes, you said it right. I don't think we played well enough to win it. I think a draw was a fair result because Everton had a plan. Now, the come to think of it, it's at Anfield, and I think that will go into Liverpool's benefit, having the cup behind the team.
Yeah.
But
So
still,
let me give you one fact. David Moyes has never won at Anfield.
well, I don't like because apparently our team is synonymous of
Breaking records.
breaking
Yeah.
records. So I don't like listening to that bullshit before the game.
I'd like our boys to keep the same, to keep that record alive. And
Yeah, of
I would
course,
love to think that Slot now has a better idea on how Moyes plays. Because let's go back to that match, the first one. David Moyes was still new. He was reappointed. That was his second or third match, I think. Everything was new. I mean, nobody knew how they're going to play, how they're going to line up. Now it's more or less it's obvious how they play. So even for Slot. So I think he knows better about Everton now. He's going to be well more prepared. Uh, question is, are they going to target the right side, the Kwanzaa? On paper, it looks like this is our weakest
we
point.
yeah weakest link.
Uh, is Maka going to be on fire coming back from South America?
See, that's another good
Uh,
point.
yeah, Darwin Nunes, I wouldn't mention it.
No, 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 no. Please,
He was shit also with the national team. So I would even go there. Jota did had an assist, so maybe that will. I hope that will lift his confidence a little bit.
well,
But
I'm happy you see it that way. I don't. I
yeah,
don't.
I see Salah turning up. He had a goal and assist also in the international break,
I think
and
Gakpo will be playing and not
yeah.
Diaz in that
Uh,
game because Diaz is back from Colombia. Um, I feel that the weakest link up front is whoever you else you put in for Salah with Salah and Gakpo. I mean, if it's, I think
yeah,
if
maybe.
it was me, I would put in Chiesa. I know
Yeah,
it sounds
Chiesa.
weird,
No, no,
but
I will give him a chance.
I'll give him
Definitely,
a chance just to
I'll give
see
him minutes. Definitely, I'll give him minutes.
exactly. And
Maybe he's gonna start with the. We'll go back to the Gakpo, Salah, and Diaz, the front three,
I don't mind that.
or he'll put Jota. I still believe he's gonna put Jota. Nunez, no, and
Guaranteed. No.
Chiesa.
Nunez is out of the question, Mazen. Nunez, if he plays, he'll play the last 10, 15 minutes. But Jota, it's a weird one. Okay, he's just it's as if it's taking a toll on him. Every game he goes in, he does worse than the game before, and it's like the confidence is. It's like he's digging a hole, and every day he digs it even deeper and deeper, and he's never going to get out of it. He
No,
needs a couple of goals. He needed to score at the Preston, sorry, the Plymouth game. What was it? The FA Cup that we got knocked out,
yeah. But
and
but but
that's
but listen, Mo. I mean, he's gonna get out of this dip sooner or later. The thing is that he does that. You know, 2 seasons ago he won 20 matches without scoring a goal, and
I
then
know, but he was doing well. He was assisting. He was, I mean, it's not about scoring. It's about his decision making, Mazen. I'm just worried that that dip will be over when he wears a different jersey.
yeah, I don't think this is his last season with Liverpool. I mean, he's a decent player, but he's not up to the level of Liverpool in terms of consistency. I mean, yes, he's a good player. He's a player, but you need someone who can give you at least 80% consistency over the time. He's not that type. He's
Let
not.
him give me 50 at this point.
So,
I mean, 80 is too much. Let them give me 50.
but again,
Have they done that this season? No.
what are the alternatives? That's the thing. Slot doesn't have much on his
No, no,
bench,
no. I'm not
so
saying that there are. I'm just saying
he's
that
gonna play.
no, yes, we agree on that, Mazen. My problem is when you talk about by the way, we're not it's not harsh. We're just saying it the way it is. Jota needs to get himself out of this. It I mean, I go back to that penalty against was it Wolves when he dived?
Yeah, he's been doing that a long time ago. Not only
No, no,
against
no.
Wolves, against
Specifically that
yeah
one, Mazen.
against Newcastle also.
I'm
Uh,
talking specifically about that one. When we talk about decision making, okay? He could have easily taken it. The Jota of old would have taken it first time, and would have been
No,
either a goal or a crazy save.
no, I would disagree with you. This is Jota from the beginning. He always dives for penalties. He
No, no, no.
doesn't
What
go for.
yes, I know, but the dive didn't make sense. My problem is before the dive, he took a touch, he brought it in, and then he dived after that because the player kind of he knew the ball was gone already.
Yeah,
My problem is the Jota of old. If he got a ball like that, he would have controlled it first time and then belted it right away without even trying to do the move that he did. My issue is he going to get himself out of this? I don't see it.
I really at this point I really don't care. I'm not counting on him to save us.
No, well, there you go.
I'm counting on the big boys to snatch us those goals that will get us the 3 points. The likes of Salah, Gakpo, Maka, Pfaffenberg, those boys will lift us.
Soboslai.
Nunez, Jota. It's anyone's guess, It's like, it's gambling. You just throw in the dice and you see what you're gonna get.
It's true.
They might get us a goal or two. They might not get us anything. Still, I think our boys will win it. I'll go for 2-0.
I think you know what? I believe we'll win it. Well, I hope we'll win it. I'll put it that way. I think it's way tighter than that. We're going to leak a goal easy. I mean, 2-1.
Well, I'm counting on that. Even Gravenberch had a weak vest. I mean, he didn't play in the internationals. He was
Oh,
sent
thank
back.
God. Finally,
So
someone.
he vested and he needed that vest. So I think we'll be solid. Van Dijk did brilliantly, although he played 120 minutes the last match against Spain, but he's got enough vest, I think. Yeah,
When was
I'll go for
that?
that was a few days ago against Spain. Two tough matches against Spain. So these are the ones who probably you think that they will take the toll on the players. Playing against Spain is never an easy task. He
No.
played both matches, and the last one was with extra time. But again, Konate took a little bit rest because he was withdrawn from the national team, and he's good. He trained today. The only thing, yeah, I said they will target Kwanzaa as as the weakest point. Still think he's gonna do okay. We're not gonna leak a goal, but yeah, we'll snatch a couple of goals. We'll win it 2-0.
We'll have to see about that. I'm just I'm I'm low on confidence, let's put it that way. After seeing what happened against PSG and the Carabao Cup,
Yeah,
I feel
but
that yeah,
yeah,
Salah, if it's not
maybe
if Salah doesn't wake up, we're done.
he
I
will.
mean, if Salah plays
He
like
will.
the last three games, we're done.
He will. It's the Premier League.
Yeah.
We've got already one hand on it. I mean, the boys already know that. I'm expecting something good also from Soboslai. He will be geared up. So yeah,
The
we'll
only
go.
thing about it is it's at home, at Anfield, and I think I think that will work for our benefit. That's where I see us winning it, okay?
Yeah,
Because we're good at home. I mean,
yeah.
we play way better at home than we do away.
The
Maybe
only
we got
thing,
more results.
I want our boys to start from the first minute with passion.
Exactly. Exactly. Not leave it like we've
Yeah,
got it's our games are easy. Sorry, are either we play the first half, sorry, the second half only, okay, which we throw 45 minutes away,
yeah,
or we start from beginning till the end.
yeah. And
You, you,
you can't
yeah,
afford to do that with Everton.
no.
Once they have confidence, they pass the first 15, 20 minutes. It's hard to break them after that. So,
And
I would
then,
say go from the beginning, the first 10, 15 minutes, throw the sink on them and, get a goal and try to break them after that.
well, and also after scoring,
Yeah.
our problem is after scoring, we just have that slight dip, and you know, I'm. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one.
It's a derby, definitely. It's a Merseyside derby. But
I'm planning
I'm
for
confident.
yeah, I'm planning for the viewers. and people that are listening to see if we can sort out um,
Going live.
a watch along, going live, and testing it out. But we'll let you know. I mean, the plan is to go live. We'll just have to
Yeah,
sort it out. So
yeah.
we'll let you know in the
And
future.
guys, if you don't mind swearing the F word a lot, then you're gonna love it.
Yeah, yeah. We'll try to cut down as much as possible. Please watch it alone. Uh, you'll see some crazy moves also from my end. Second thing is, if you like what you've listened to, please, give us a like. Tell us what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong. And as we always say, it's only going to get better. And I do believe it has. We've improved from our first episode,
Yeah,
definitely.
definitely,
I
definitely.
mean, let's joke about this. I mean, the mic is way better, and from my side, and the camera too. So let's hope it pans out, and just let us know what we're doing right and even what we're doing wrong. Criticism is always a plus, and we take it fairly seriously. So
Yeah,
give us a like, subscribe if you like the content. We are Liverpool fans, and everyone knows that, I think, but we do also touch up on what the other teams are doing. So it's not only about Liverpool, and we say it the way it is. I mean,
yeah.
believe me, if you watch us live, you'll know that we're harsh on our own team. So yeah. Maz, anything else? Anything you want to
No,
add?
no, giving up for Wednesday. In all cases, we'll have an episode after the Wednesday games. We'll go through
Yes.
all the results.
Yes.
And let's hope Liverpool wins at least.
Well,
So
we'll
at
go in
least we'll
deep
be
about their
reasonable.
performance. Exactly. Well, look, as long as they turn up, they won't make us feel bad. Let's put it
Yeah.
that way. Whatever the result is, if they play well, I'm I'm sure it's going to be good. But it's if they don't is what I'm afraid of. Nothing else. And I just wanted to thank you, buddy. Okay.
Thank you.
And we'll catch you guys on the next one, hopefully.
Yeah.
All right. See you
Bye.
then. See you,
Bye-bye.
buddy. Thank you.
Bye.
You take
Bye.
care.
Bye-bye.